this picture says quite a lot, and I'll leave the interpretation to you for a minute. So, as you may have guessed, Marriott is experimenting with unique ideas for customer satisfaction, and as well as they're collecting data for their use. So, their motto is basically happy guests become loyal customers, they repeat purchases, and they contribute to an overall positive brand image through their reviews. So what Marriott did was they partnered with Amazon to install Echo in some of their properties. This basically allows their guests to make Alexa handle everything that was previously handled by the reception staff. So guests can now, request services, listen to audiobooks, play music, control their lights, thermostats, and TV, all through Alexa from the comfort of their bed. So basically, that's how Marriott, is improving on their customer satisfaction score. So using this data also, which Marriott collects, Marriott is getting to know their customer preferences, which helps them strategize different customer satisfaction ideas as well as improve their marketing strategies. So basically, as an example, say when a guest is ready to leave, a simple command to Alexa does many things. So basically, it reduces your hassle of stopping by the front desk to check out. It alerts the hotel team that the room is ready for turnover, making it much easier for the hotel to serve their next guest. So again, you can see the power of data coming into picture here. We'll move on to another interesting example of Netflix. As all of you know, Netflix is the world's leading streaming entertainment service with, many documentaries, TV series, and feature films in a variety of languages. So you must have seen something like this pop up on your Netflix screen, right? Because you watched and it's giving you references and preferences. So like Amazon, Netflix also promotes customer satisfaction and personalization. So they do so by showcasing content that adapts to customers' interests and also helps expand their interests over time. Now, this personalization is based on the data collected from their customers, their past preferences of what they had watched, their current mood and context. And it also features some unanticipated surprises for their customers. So again, this personalization, it occurs at multiple levels, like ranking of the suggested videos. So which video should be shown first on the recommendation? Or say the arrangement of the videos on the canvas, that is the screen which you see. And even the artwork is modified to suit the customer. So let's see. In this image, you can see how the same movie Stranger Things is shown with different pictures. So depending on what you like, this image will change. Isn't it impressive how data has fostered the development of so many creative ideas in so many different fields? Okay. And moving on to Starbucks, our favorite coffee shop, which completes over 100 million transactions per week. So basically, it uses data in many areas like personalized experience using rewards and mobile app. So basically, this helps them understand their customer's purchasing habits, what they like, where they have bought their coffee, or when they are buying their coffee. And recommendations are suggested with these details. The interesting part here is that they use a lot of different kind of information, like what is the day's weather, what day of the week is it, or what is the time of the day and the location for creating a personalized customer experience and for marketing. Also, interesting thing is you can also place an order through voice command or messaging to a virtual barista in the app using AI algorithms behind the scenes. So customers can get promotional offer notifications. They can pay, they can order, they can pay through their mobile app and earn reward points for their orders. All this through their app. So this allows Starbucks to, connect with customers directly and also collect valuable customer data and track their behaviors. So personalized marketing is helping Starbucks to strategize offers and discounts to engage customers and to make them keep coming back to Starbucks. When Starbucks plans on opening a new store, enormous amounts of data about, say, proximity and impact to other Starbucks locations, the demographics, traffic patterns, and so much more is analyzed before recommending a new store location. So the next time you see two Starbucks too close by, don't worry. They have decided the locations very carefully. Also, with around, say, 87,000 drink combinations, they continuously monitor the sale of drinks and which drinks are, most likely to sell at a given point of time in a day. And based on this, they update their menu cards dynamically. Isn't that wonderful? It's like they're using data in all different scenarios that's possible. They are also using data analytics for inventory tracking throughout its stores by, figuring, say, for example, recharging orders and anticipating staffing requirements. So, see, I found these examples very fascinating and exciting. So I'm sure you must have enjoyed them as well. So it gives us an idea about the context or the extent to which data affects vital business decisions and also the benefits it can provide. I would suggest that after this webinar, you go and look at different job portals for BDA job openings. You will find many such openings resonating with such examples. Now, let us take a look at who can work in such a data-driven environment and benefit from the BDA certification. So I've seen various professionals like, analysts, developers, testers, data scientists, or data storytellers, business development and transformation managers can benefit. So basically, with this certification, business professionals can understand more about using data to solve problems. And on the other hand, data professionals can understand the business aspect of what happens before and after analyzing data. So basically, the end-to-end cycle. I would say, in fact, any professional working with data can benefit from this certification. Anyone looking to get involved in the entire cycle of any new implementation or problem solving of an organization can gain from this certification. Let us look at some competencies that you will gain with this certification. So from the first domain, basically translating business problems into research questions that can be answered using analytics is something which you can learn. And how to plan different data sourcing activities and perform data setup and preparation. Supporting data scientists, data analysts with your specialized business acumen during this third phase. Using analytics insights to recommend actions. Explaining technical results to non-technical stakeholders using visualization of data and translating insights into actions via data storytelling or other similar factors. And lastly, managing change to oversee the transformation of the analysis results into policies and procedures for the organization. Right, so these are the different competencies that you will gain through this certification. Now, as we mentioned earlier, let us compare current job descriptions for a business analyst's role and a business data analyst's role. So this is a BA role for Citi, and we can see that it aligns with what we discussed earlier. The comparison of the roles and responsibilities of a BA and a BDA. So this BA profile actually requires you to define requirements coordinate with decision makers, establish scope, identify business gaps and data sources, generate reports, provide advice, and assess risks. On the other hand, the BDA role, which is for Amazon, is just what we have discussed. So in this role, you're required to identify problems and opportunities, how, when, where, and which data to use, develop dashboards, support data assets, gather data and metrics, or drive analytics projects and present your recommendations. To make it easier, I have added the domains to which these responsibilities map. You can see how closely they align. This is also very similar to the Starbucks, Marriott, and Amazon examples we saw. So basically, you get to know the business side as well as the data side of any organizational change. I would say it will be a very challenging responsibility, but also equally exciting and rewarding. Let us glance through quickly some of the latest job descriptions of companies worldwide and understand their expectations from a business data analyst. So this opening is for Netflix Amsterdam, and here they need someone who can, understand their upcoming product business objectives, prioritize creative questions, prioritize business objectives, and perform some testing and hypotheses and strategies. Qualitative and quantitative analysis, dashboard development, collaboration, partnering with multiple partners, communicating insights, and addressing questions and issues. This one is for Uber, business data analyst. So basically, they're looking for someone who can collaborate with accounting, engineering, product, data science, finance, and other business stakeholders. So you can see multitude of different people and different departments are involved here. Mining and analyzing financial data, extracting key trends and insights, building effective visualizations or models to detect anomalies, investigate data discrepancies, business decisions, exploring data, planning and leading complex projects, be a trusted advisor, and communicate your findings. So you can see there are so many different responsibilities for this role and definitely challenging, but exciting. This is for Google, business data analyst, ads marketing. So basically, they're looking for someone who can run their small and medium-sized business marketing. They want someone who can analyze large data sets, perform statistical analysis, collaborate with multiple analytics and engineers and different teams, align on metrics, generate insights, drive measurement, analytics, machine learning model initiatives, and want someone who can be innovative, analytical, and an effective communicator. So you can see communication also is a vital part for business data analytics. Because in the end, you are communicating with a multitude of stakeholders. You are, communicating your insights, and communicating them in a very precise way is is important. And lastly, this is for Thermo Fisher. Again, they want someone who can facilitate communication between different stakeholders. They want a data-driven individual who can build scalable solutions, a strong communicator who can create narratives, interface with global stakeholders, ask the right questions, analyze data, draw conclusions, conduct a deep dive analysis of business problems and identify the root causes, work with data and analytics experts, provide written recommendations and insights, and develop metrics and develop best practices. Wow, this was quite interesting, right? I'm sure, you must have got a grip of how everything is revolving around data and how to harness it. Also, how closely the requirements revolve around the 6 domains which we saw earlier. Okay, now let us zoom in and come back to the certification details. So the business data analytics certification basically tests your knowledge for the 6 domains that we saw. And it has fixed coverage and fixed number of questions for each domain that will be asked in the certification. Let us look at the details. So basically, the exam is weighted across these 6 domains, and you need to pass in all the domains to earn this certification. The exam tests your ability to answer questions focused on real-world scenarios. So there are no direct questions. All questions are based on scenarios. The exam consists of 75 multiple choice scenario-based questions to be completed within 2 hours. And no formal prerequisite is needed to attempt the exam. Also, it has no negative marking. And the exam is offered via remote online proctoring through PSI using one screen of your computer. And you're allowed to keep a blank paper or whiteboard to make notes. Also, you cannot move away from the proctor's line of vision, and there are no breaks allowed. Okay, so this is the overview of the certification. Now let us go ahead and look at some facts about the certification. So basically, this is a vendor neutral certificate with focus on conceptual understanding of business analytics. It covers the breadth of business analytics and not the depth. Knowledge areas are a mix of business and data analysis both. And there are no specific questions on any analytical tools or programming languages, big data, data science, machine learning, nothing like that. But there might be some basic questions on statistics, so you need to have that information. So you can look at the membership fees here. Membership basically allows collaboration and networking with other business analysis practitioners, say virtually, locally, and globally. Discover new professional opportunities, access IIBA tools, publications, and online resources, and get discounts on conferences. But without membership as well, you can go ahead with the certification. Some exciting news from IIBA. They are offering a special discount on the exam fees up to $175, which is applicable when you purchase the exam between March 25th to May 31st, 2021. And it applies to exam rewrite fees as well. So you can take an opportunity of this offer. And also some exciting news is we at Techcanvass are offering a special discount of 10% on our training program. So we have 2 offers right now. Okay, moving on, let's look at the preparation strategy. So which is basically, what helped me pass the certification. So IIBA has published a study guide for the certification, but it can be definitely overwhelming. Also, as we saw, the questions are scenario-based and can be tricky. And in-depth understanding of the concepts, say from a subject matter expert who has industry knowledge, makes a big difference. Also, understanding the nuances of case studies helps, to understand the variety of roles played by a business data analyst. Along with practice for the scenario-based questions, time management is also very essential. And hence, mock tests play a crucial role in the preparation. And you need practice, and yes, lots of practice is necessary. So this was the preparation strategy which helped me during my preparation. Some tips and tricks for the certification. So before the exam, it's important that you have some, you attempt some timed mock practice tests because managing your time is very crucial. You go through reference articles which, help understand and deepen your understanding of different concepts that you learn. You prepare a well-planned schedule so that you go step by step and finish all tasks before your exam. Mind maps and cheat sheets for last-minute preparation are definitely helpful, I would say. because, they give you that last minute boost that you need before the certification. And during the exam, it is important to remember that understanding the scenario clearly in the question is very important, because all questions are scenario based. Also, read the options carefully, because many questions will have two confusing answers many times. So here, if you're not very sure about the correct choice, smart estimation to the closest answer is the best option, as there's no negative marking. Make sure you mark questions you're unsure about and revisit them later. And manage time in such a way that you have time left to, go back and review the flagged or difficult questions. So what I thought, or what helped me was finishing like 15 questions in around 20 minutes and keeping the last 20 minutes to, revisit and recheck the answers. So these are some tips and tricks that, helped me a lot during the certification. Let's look at the benefits of being a certified business data analytics. So many organizations are investing in data analytics, and such investments are driving the demand for more skilled professionals with both business and data analytics knowledge. So by applying the insights derived from data, business data analysts work on the organization's front lines of strategic decision implementations. You get to collaborate, engage, negotiate, coordinate, strategize, and so much more. You put on many different hats at the same time in this one role. You work on the people, organizational, and technical aspects as well. You get an opportunity to work on exciting and engaging initiatives with key decision makers. You get to work on complex and challenging business problems, which we saw in some of the examples earlier. And knowledgeable conversations with non-technical as well as technical people is possible. And earning this certification informs employers of your passion and your competencies in working on analytics initiatives. So this certification basically maps skilled business data analytics professionals to organizations seeking these in-demand skills. Once you equip yourselves with the right skills and in-depth understanding, a certification will unquestionably, give you an added advantage. So we at Techcanvass, we mentor business analyst aspirants to grow in their careers and achieve their goals. So we provide consultation to mid-level experienced professionals in different domains. For the Certified Business Data Analytics Training Program, we have systematically designed study material beyond the IIBA guide. So we equip you not just for the certification, but also to be able to work in the industry. So we have a weekend live online training by an industry expert. You have the recorded trainer presentations, which you can come back to and refer later on as well. We have real life case study discussions with industry experts. And we have created a specially crafted data analytics study guide and a reference library, which will, help you and guide you in your preparation. Also, we have around 500 plus mock scenario-based questions with explanations. And we create a performance report once you attempt the full-length certification exam. So basically, this report will give you different areas where you need improvement or where you're doing good, and how else or what else you need to prepare for, or what different areas you need to focus on. Also, we have a lot of drills, puzzles, and flashcards, and study plans, cheat sheets, mind maps for last-minute preparation. Great. Then I guess if you have any questions, you can contact us on this email ID, on this phone number as well, and you can visit our website. And I hope you enjoyed this webinar, and we wish you all the very best for your future endeavors. Thank you for joining me today and stay safe, all of you. Thank you so much.